Hello again everyone, and welcome to another one of my opening reviews. Just going to apologise about the noise in the background because I've got some washing on, but needed to get some done. So sorry about that everyone, but without further ado, today I'm going to be opening and reviewing my brand new Mortal Kombat. Bear with me. Mortal Kombat Classics, to be exact. Johnny Cage, and one of my favourite ninjas, Ermac. These came today. I ordered them pre-ordered them about a month back. I don't even think that, to be honest. But yeah, and I thought they were going to come in July. But they came today, which was cool. So I thought, hell yeah. Got to review them. But let's have a look at the box art for Johnny Cage first, shall we? There's the front, comes with 2 pair of hands, shades. Those were $500 sunglasses, arsehole. This is where you fall down. Yeah. There's the side of the box, same as all the others. The top, you see the window, top of Johnny's head. Either side, the lightning. The bottom, and then the back, which I can't understand why they didn't get a proper game accurate look of Johnny Cage. That's just the figure, that, as you can see. Maybe they didn't have the rights for him, but let's have a read what it has to say for Johnny Cage, shall we? After Shang Tsung's tournament, the martial arts superstar disappears. He follows Liu Kang into the outworld. There he will compete in a twisted tournament which holds the balance of Earth's existence as well as a script for another blockbuster movie. Wonder if that's Bloodsport 5. Because for those that don't know, Johnny Cage was based off of Jean-Claude Van Damme. They originally wanted Jean-Claude Van Damme to play him in the first ever game and the first ever movie, but he decided to do Street Fighter instead. But you can see the similarities, can't you? Van Damme, one of my favourite actors, definitely. One of my favourite action stars, in fact. But let's get to one of my favourite ninjas, and that is Ermac. You can't exactly see it right, but he has his green eyes, which is cool as hell. Ermac was in Mortal Kombat 2, but I think he was a secret character or something like that. I never remember seeing him in the game when I had it for the Super Nintendo back in the day, like, but I remember hearing that he were, you know, well, I heard he was like an error or something. Ermac were an error or something like that, but supposedly he was a secret character in Mortal Kombat 2. But, excuse me, didn't come into the games properly as a playable character until Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 and then Mortal Kombat Trilogy. There's the box art for Ermac. The side again, the lightning, the window, so you can see the top of his head. There's the bottom. Again, no one's bothered about the bottom, are we? Again, the lightning. I don't know why I never got that tattooed. I really don't. I suppose there's still time, isn't there? And then there's the back. This doesn't have any writing about him, like nothing, you know, what I suppose with him not being a proper normal white character in the game, he's not going to do, is he? If it had been Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, it probably would have said something, but there's some as the others that they've brought out. Well, apart from Baraka, they haven't done Baraka yet, but I bet he'll be cool. I think he'll be a must to get hold of, but that's looking at the packaging. So I think we'll start with Johnny Cage, not Van Damme. Yeah, snips required. Watch my fingers, because I remember doing it a while back with one of my other opening reviews, and I sliced my finger. The scissors have been better again, to be honest. Made the same mistake getting these out instead of the scissors, but never mind. It's a boiling hot day, like it has been for the last 3 days. The sun is shining outside. I'm sat here sweating. Just try to get on with it. Pussycat's there chilling on the couch, having a chill day. I think it's too warm for the poor lad. Bear with me, everyone. I'm gonna get Johnny Cage out of the packaging. Yeah. Over. There he is, Johnny Cage. Couple of places to snip here. 1, 2. Now he should come out. Yep. And there he is in his glory, Johnny Cage. Get his other things out first, and then we'll have a look at his articulation, shall we? There's his $500 sunglasses. Better stay away from Goro, won't it? Comes with a Mortal Kombat Classic stand, just like they all do. 2 pair of hands, so he's waving at you. Hey! Bear with me today, everyone, because it is very warm. Like I said earlier, I am absolutely sweltering. But this needed doing. There's his other hand, down there. Put the bits over here. And let's have a look at Johnny Cage, shall we? There's a closer look at him, with his smug look. Actually style like Jean-Claude. But like I said earlier, he is based off of Jean-Claude Van Damme. So let's have a look at his articulation. Shoulders move out, not too bad. Head moves, looks up, looks down. Waist moves, not too bad. Turns from side to side a little bit. Arms bend. Not too bad actually. Yeah, not too bad at all. A little bit stiff in his shoulders, but knees bend. Quite good actually, yeah. Knees bend alright actually. Ankles twist. And then let's see how he kicks. Kicks pretty high. Because obviously one of his signature moves is the splits, isn't it? And he hits you in the nuts. Yeah. Oh, shadow kick. It's a shame he didn't come on with any green type of thing to put against him, so you could have him doing the shadow kick. Maybe they might have him in a double pack with another character and have him with his red on here instead of the blue, the alternate look. So time will tell with that. But let's put his shades on, shall we? And see what it looks like with his shades. See if they fit alright. I've seen other reviews and they do look to fit alright, so hopefully mine do as well. A bit wonky. Yeah, my shades are a bit wonky. There we go. Johnny Cage. Yeah! Johnny Cage wins. Pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. Hiya! Not bad at all. Obviously, he'll stand on his base. You can have him like that for display. I don't usually use the bases for display because I normally manage to get him to stand in a decent stand. He'll have some sort of karate stance anyway, like when he goes up with the rest of them there. Just up here. Made room for both of them, so there's Johnny Cage. And I'm not sure I'm gonna change his hands, to be honest. I think I'm gonna have him with these hands, so he's got that kind of pose, ready for battle. But yeah, pretty cool figure. Can't argue for what it is, to be honest. You know what I mean? Pretty good. And his shades do stand nicely on his face. So, right, that's Johnny Cage. So, let's get one of my favourite ninjas out, and that is Ermac. As I remember years ago when Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 were first coming out, and Mortal Kombat Trilogy, I remember seeing Ermac and Rain and thinking they looked well cool in the purple and red, and I couldn't wait to play as them. I already knew we had characters like Smoke and Noob Saibot, but then we found out that we had more ninja characters, palette swaps as they call them, because they're all palette swaps of the same ninja. They used one and then they used them different colours and give them different personalities, and which was a cool way of doing it actually. I think it was the same guy that played the ninjas in the first game. Was it Carlos Pesina? Who also played Johnny Cage. Easier way of doing it, isn't it? Getting the same character to play. Oh, that fired out, didn't it? Here we go. There's Ermac. Oh yeah, like I said, this is well cool. I like this, I really do. Ermac and Reptile are two of my favourite ninjas. Yeah, this one's a little bit more in, so bear with me while I snip him out. There we go. And out he comes. And there is Ermac. Yeah, cool. There's the back of him, like I say, pretty similar to my other ninjas there. Scorpion, Sub-Zero and Reptile. Same paint job, well not same paint job, but same type of figure, just a different paint job. And what's good about this one is they've darkened it around here on his vest, and there is his green eyes. Looking hella cool, absolutely hella cool. So let's get the rest of his things out. There's his little stand, Mortal Kombat Classic. And he comes with two hands, both like that. I wonder if they do a double pack with Ermac and someone else and have him looking a little bit different. Whoa, dropping his hand. There he is. Butterfingers me. And I've knocked his other one on the floor. But there we go. Put these bits over here. We can go in the bin soon. Let's have a look at Ermac's articulation, shall we? As arms move out. Pretty good. Seems a bit more looser, which is good, to be honest. Not as stiff as Johnny Cage one. Johnny Cage wasn't too stiff, but I think he was when Sonya played with him, but ooh. Yeah. Yeah, arms move good. Decent ball jawing around the shoulder. Wrists move decent enough. Head can't really look up, but looks down a little bit. Moves from side to side. Legs come out, so you can do the splits as well. Just about. Pretty cool high kick there. You can't bend, well, you could try twist the belly, the waist a little bit, but this kind of stops it, which does annoy a lot of people, but I ain't too bothered, to be honest. Excuse me. Knees bend. Ankles twist. Knees bend on this one. Yeah, ankles twist. yeah. Feet bend as well. That's pretty cool. But yeah, that's nice. I like that. Pretty cool. Absolutely cool. Ermac. Obviously, as the games went on, a lot of the ninjas' looks changed and they evolved. But you can't beat the classic ninja looks. Definitely can't. That's what I grew up with, and that's what I'll always go to. Let's give him a different hand, shall we? Ooh. Once you pop, you can't stop. That goes in alright, yeah. It's not bad. Might have them with both, actually. Ooh. Popped again. Comes off and goes on nicely, so you don't have to worry about breaking it. Watch me break him now. Please don't. Yeah, that's gone on alright. There we are. But yeah, that is Ermac. Ready to go with the other ninjas? Because yeah, I'm having the ninjas at the front because they're just cool as hell. Let's have him next to Johnny Cage. Similar size, but yeah. Round one, fight. Who have you got that's winning it? Cool as hell. And I have recently seen the new Mortal Kombat movie, actually Mortal Kombat 2, and Karl Urban does quite a decent Johnny Cage. No disrespect to Lyndon Ashby that played him in the 95 movie, but if you ask me, Van Damme should have played him. He'd have been perfect. Instead of playing him on Street Fighter, playing Guile, sorry, he should have played Johnny Cage. I think that was a missed opportunity, 100% missed opportunity. It's a shame it never happened, but there's a close to look of them both. Mortal Kombat collections coming on nicely. I'm hoping for more figures. I hope we get more ninjas. I'm gonna say I hope they give us a Smoke. They have given us a Noob Saibot, but it's hard to find at the moment. I don't know why. Maybe I'm not looking in the right places, but he did sell out pretty quick. I should have pre-ordered him as soon as he came out, because he came out before Ermac, and as soon as I noticed Ermac were out for pre-order, I did pre-order him. So I think the ninjas do tend to sell out pretty quick. So I'm glad I've got these when I got them. I was lucky to get another reptile actually. He got re-brought out, so. But yeah, let's stand him on his base. It fits in his foot. Bit stiff, but he gets there. And there he is, stood on his base. But like I said earlier, I don't think I'll be using the base. I'll get him in a nice stance, ready for looking cool as hell. Similar to that. But yeah. So, I've got to say, I'm very pleased for these. I am. And the boxes do come with a background, like they all do, but I don't really tend to bother with them. They're all the same background. It'd be good if they had different backgrounds, then you know people would probably want to keep them, but yeah, they're all that same one. Which is cool with the dragon, but yeah, once you've got one, you don't need loads of the same one, do you? But yeah, definitely glad I bought him. His glasses are a bit wonky, but from a distance you can't really tell, can you? And I think he's going to look better with his shades on than with them off when I have them displayed. But yeah, that everyone is my opening review of my brand new Mortal Kombat Classics Johnny Cage and Ermac. Thanks for watching, everyone. Until the next time, please like and subscribe. And keep geeking out, everyone. Mortal Kombat! Thanks for watching.